This is your 2002 Cobalt 282 Bowrider. As you can see, it's a beautiful boat in great condition. This was a boat kept up in New Hampshire, so it was kept indoors the majority of the year. It is in very, very good condition. And here's a shot of the aft of the 282 with a large swim platform. Of course, a beautiful radar arch, and then aft and forward bimini if you choose. And let's just walk you up the side of the Cobalt 282. Beautiful boat, as you can see. Get an up close shot of the gel coat. It's in great condition. The steel, the stainless, everything just has a beautiful freshwater look to it. Boat definitely looks newer than its age. Let's just kind of shoot you back. And let's start in the aft of the big swim platform. Has a swim ladder to get out of the water with. Also a tow package right there, a tow slot. So if you're towing a water skier and whatnot. And then it has two pads right there with a filler cushion that all transfers into a big sun pad. That's all with the boat, as well as drink holders on each. Underneath these big sun pads, of course, is a ton of storage, and that'll give you a good idea of the storage capacity. Plus, it's an inflatable machine to inflate tubes and whatnot. It's got a drain in it in case you wanted to use it as a cooler or you're putting wet things in there. Then on the other side, you have the same thing, large storage. In there you'll see the bow cover, cockpit cover, the cover for the GPS unit, and also the boots for your biminis. The front and back bimini, all of it is in excellent. Now, while the middle pad is not in use, you have a nice walk-through here. As you can see, there's carpeting throughout the entire boat, just in great condition. And then big U seating with storage underneath those seats. Tons of storage on this boat. That brings us to our little wet bar. You have a sink there, some more drink holders, little dry storage area, and down here you have a garbage can. And that brings us to the passenger side, which has its seat identical to the captain's. Very big seat with a Cobalt insignia and a bolster. Has a drink holder. It has command of the stereo unit, and the stereo unit's right there, and that's removable. And of course, the head. Now, the head, as you can see, all the walls are finished in this. Amazing detail, attention to detail in this large Bentley-like Bowrider. It's got a mirror, finished walls, a pump-out head, carpeting, and then even Corian countertop at the sink. Just a beautiful big head. To the center of the boat. It has a wind guard in case you want no wind to get back to the back part of the cabin. And behind the wind guard is your refrigerator. And it has a very nice refrigerator. And that is the center part of your boat. And that brings us to the captain's seat and helm. Look at this helm. Just gorgeous. No fading on it. Look at these old style switches. Just amazing. Just beautiful, beautiful, well-appointed helm. Gives you all your dials and switches that you need to run the boat. And then, of course, a GPS unit and your throttles and your trim tabs. And, of course, a big bolster for your chair. And your fire extinguisher is right down below. And underneath the center part, flooring, of course, is a massive storage area. Skis, tubes, whatever you need. There's the poles in there for the canvas, the cockpit cover and whatnot. But just look at this. Look at the detail they do to the boat. With a standing door there, you don't have to hold up. I mean, the construction of this boat is just beyond. And that brings us to this huge bow. Just bolsters all around, cushions all around. And give you a flip around. You got cup holders up here and grab rails. Of course, speakers, and the Cobalt insignia on the vinyl. I mean, just so well done. And tons of storage. Storage under these seats, give you an idea. Large amount of storage. And then huge amount of storage behind this seat. And if you get in here, you're going to see the cushions that are wrapped in their canvas, that are the filler cushions for the sun pad and whatnot. But I mean, just massive storage. Cobalt doing the things they do, the little touches. There's little storage units for your fenders right there. Plus the windshield locks down to keep it in place if you want the windshield open. I mean, just amazing amount of detail to their craft. And you will see speakers in every place on this boat. Speakers by the captain's chair, speakers by the passenger, just everywhere in the front to provide quality sound. Just a beautiful job they did.
Welcome aboard, Captain Jim here. Join us while we do this engine review on this Cobalt 2002 282 Bowrider. Okay, first of all, this vessel is equipped with twin Volvos. These are 5.7 GXIs, and as you can see, they are spotless. By the way, this vessel comes from up north and have a freshwater environment, so you can expect it to be in exceptional condition. They have about 350 hours plus or minus right now, and run very well, as you'll see in a little bit. We do sea trial. The engine space is extremely well organized. There's 2 engines here, and that's just about it. Your hydraulics for the outdrives are outboard of each engine, as you can see here, in the trim tab reservoir and motors are behind aft of the outdrive control. You can see that we have really a lot of space here for anything that you might want to put in here. I mean, you could do just about anything you wanted to. You have the space to do it. Both engines, by the way, are already equipped for freshwater flushing, so there's no excuse for letting these engines get. That's about it for the engine spaces and overview, because it's pretty simple. It's really good shape, and you'll see that when we take it out and run it. Well, welcome back aboard. We're on the sea trial here of this 2002 Cobalt 282 Bowrider, and just go over the instrument panel here with you. It's organized very nice, as you would expect on a quality vessel like this. You have your trim indicators for the outdrives. You have your tachometers or multifunction for engines, speedometer, and then the sync, of course, is really important if you want to keep those engines in perfect sync. Of course, below that is all of your systems controls, on-off switches. I love the horn. And over here we have all the health of the instruments shown, our oil pressures and temperatures and fuel quantities and things of that sort. Right, additionally, we have a remote control for the Sony radio inside, and it's the really nice control with the LED display on it. And for a chart plotter, it has the standard horizon. Looks like to me a very late model CP180, and all you need is really to get the local charts. This one is, of course, from up north where the boat came. All right, let's see what this little 2002 Cobalt 282 will do. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This little bad boy will run. All right, a little bit bumpy out today. You know what? This little Cobalt is making it just fine. Dry boat, no water. We're doing a little over 3,000 RPM and cruising along here at 39 miles an hour. So let's just see what this little bad boy will do. Here we go. miles an hour over the water, and it's just easy as falling off the back. Just because it can go fast, and believe me, it can go fast. You don't have to. We're just tooling along here 3,500 RPMs and doing 42 miles an hour. And it's a pleasure. Just enjoy the day. Well, there you have it. Let me tell you, this boat is fun. I mean, even for an old salt like me, I really, really like this little boat.